All right, y'all, it's me again. This is Left Side of the Brain. I'm on a roll today, man. I'm gonna upload all of these videos today. I'm on a roll, man. It's been a minute, since I been uploading like consistently, but I got a lot of stuff I gotta let out the system. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's really no such thing as idle time. You see, I realized that when you are moving around in this world, you are not really accomplishing anything. When you are moving around in vain, so I guess I would title this "Moving Around in Vain." Most of the people you see, they're just moving around in vain. You know how you shouldn't do a lot of vain talking? You shouldn't do a lot of vain activity, period. Sometimes I'll be at the house, right? And I'll be saying to myself, I want to go somewhere, but then I say to myself, but I already know that as soon as I leave the house, it's just the same old things, man. It's the same old things out there. It's really nothing. Like, you're just moving around in vain. Because how they got the world set up now, movement is currency. We move, and every point of our movement, there is a marker, and it's a McDonald's, a gas station. So from moving from point A to B, all around you is a business. They got as many businesses in this world as trees, man. So for every movement, there is a advertisement, a billboard, something for you to purchase, something for you to buy. So what are they telling you? That the purpose for being outside is to participate in their system. Monetarily, that is. Now, they don't want you in there if you adding any truth to the situation. The only truth they understand is money. And I say to myself sometimes, that's why I prefer nature walks and things like that, because you get out of the system. Because in their world, it's just looking at the destruction, basically. Like when you're riding down the street and you see a bunch of dead people walking up the sidewalk and everything, you're just looking at Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, and destruction. That's all you see. Deaf, dumb, and blind people. So we got to get out of the habit of thinking that sitting at home is wasting time. No, sitting at home is preserving your energy. You can take that energy and do worthwhile things with it. Like me, I'm doing a video right now. If I wasn't doing this video, I would be working on a book. I promise myself that all of my time and energy is going to go into talking shit about this world that we live in. It's nothing else to do. I figured it out. Every other thing in this world that you deal with, it's a gamble with your time. And I think I've said that before. Everything outside of dealing with the truth is gambling with your time. You may as well be in Las Vegas. When you meet a female, that's a gamble with your time. Even if you hang out with a person of the same sex, you don't have no conversation with them, so you're just wasting your time. They're not on the same level with you. So you have no choice but to sit at home by yourself and listen to Left Side of the Brain videos do some art, or do whatever. You don't have no more time for anything else, really. So don't think that you are ever wasting time by just sitting. Time, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with time. You can do creative visualization. A lot of times people think they got to do a lot of hard work to get to a certain point in life. Yes and no. Because we know the scriptures say that faith without works is dead. I understand that part. But most of what you gain in life, it comes from creative visualization. And let me give you an example in nature to back up what I'm saying, utilizing the law of exceedings. And for those who don't know, on this channel, we back up everything with the law of exceedings, which states that everything that takes place in the physical world can be backed up by, everything that takes place in the spiritual world can be backed up with a example in the physical world. Because what takes place in the physical world does not exceed beyond the spiritual world and how it operates. So in other words, a parable. This is how we back up everything that we say, with parables, utilizing what we call the law of exceedings. So when you're talking to your friends and you give them an example in nature, and if you want to play with their mind and show them that you know what you're talking about, just tell them, say, let me utilize the law of exceedings for you so you can understand what I'm saying. They're going to be like, what's the law of exceeding? So now you have some more, terminology to use. Okay. What do I mean by you can create things in your life without without even moving a muscle? Now let's use the law of exceedings. Let's take a caterpillar, for instance, right? When a caterpillar is in a cocoon, it's a cocoon, they call it a cocoon. It's meditating, it's creatively visualizing, even before it's born. And guess what? When it breaks out of that cocoon, it comes out a full-fledged butterfly. Wings spread, and it instantly takes flight. You know why? Because when it was in the cocoon, it was visualizing and downloading the information to take flight. So when it was time for it to happen, all they did was spread their wings and just took flight. So it's the same with you and your life. You can utilize visualization. Say if you see yourself putting out a book, or I don't know, doing music or whatever. Visualize yourself already at that stage. So when it happens, you already ready for it. Like a moth, like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. When it happens, it won't feel like the first time, because you already rehearsed it in your mind, like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. So when you at home, So when you at home by yourself, use that time to think about the world. That's what I do. Think about what I'm gonna do when I walk outside today. Have it already mapped out so you won't be walking around idly, walking around in vain. We shouldn't be moving about this world in vain. We need to be moving about with a destination. And every destination should lead to what? Truth. Something dealing with this information that we deal with on this channel. That's what it all breaks down to. Anything outside of that, Anything outside of that is pointless, man. It's pointless. See, this is the thing. We don't want to be mixed breed spiritually. What I mean by that? We don't want to be mixed breeds. We want to be full-bred spiritual people. We don't want to mix our time with their time. We want to come out from amongst them. We don't want to be mixed with them. We don't want to be spiritual mixed breeds. We want to be full-blooded jaguars. We don't want to be mixed with lies and mixed with truth. That's a mixed breed. We want to be a spiritual full breed. When you go purchase an animal like a pit bull, you pay more money for a full bred than you will a mutt. See, there's a lot of mutts out here. We a spiritual race, regardless of your skin color. We talking about something higher than that. We talking about our jaguar race is full-blooded. We the real McCoy. Not talking about skin color. Don't get it confused. I'm talking about, you see that light behind me? Everybody can have that inside of them. It don't matter what race you are. Because I don't care how you look. When I be speaking to y'all, I know it's white people listening. Y'all see what color I am. I don't care what race you are. It might be an Asian person listening, an Arab person, Spanish. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, gray lives matter. At the end of the day, it's all about the information. See, your brain processes information. It don't process a race. It don't process skin color. It processes information. That's what I deal with. That's why I don't even show my face. Don't you're not interested in me. It's the information. And guess what else? I'm not in your world, but you can still take the information I use and apply it in your world. Even if you don't ever meet me, it don't matter. Because one day, all of us, we're going to form one light, and all of our energy is going to come together. It's going to be one light. Yep. We're going to meet up one day. So you can take this information and apply it in your life. That's what I do. I don't have friends. I'm not looking for friends or any of that. I just deal in information. That's all I do. Because at the end of the day, like they say, the information highway. Anybody can plug into the internet. If you got the money, you can pay the Wi-Fi bill, anybody can plug into the internet. So anybody can plug into this information. It's free. Free access, like the Wi-Fi at the library. This left side of the brain channel is free Wi-Fi access. And if you got the antenna that can pick up on this information, then guess what? You are qualified for this information, regardless of your race or your color or your gender. Only thing that matters is, do you got the antenna that can pick up the Wi-Fi signal? That's where we live. I live on a signal of information. And there's some people walking by, so we're going to take this time out. See how I'm not taking this time to be idle? I'm going to take this time out while people walking by for a commercial break. Go ahead, hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button. It's the left side of the brain. We have a Instagram. Also, on this commercial break, we have a live stream coming up, and it's going to be very good. I'm going to have super chat on a live stream. I have a new way of doing live stream now. So we're going to do a live stream. We're going to get back into doing those live streams. I want to get back to being more consistent on the channel. Okay. You see, I've learned a way how to take when people passing by. Now, that's a little small thing, but that's me exercising what I know. I learned over time to do that. I'm not going to let the devil steal any opportunity in these videos. So I'm going to take that time and use it for something. You see? So This information is for whoever is on the signal, right? And basically, man, life is more fun when you're not trying to be fitting in, you know what I'm saying? Because as full-blooded spiritual people, we don't have to try. I'm not trying. See, when I'm making these videos, it's so natural. And I know I got your attention because it's natural for you to listen to stuff like this. It's natural for me to speak this type of information. It's very natural feeling. Only time I feel unnatural is when I'm inside of their world. Even if I have to go to the gas station, I feel unnatural. I hate dealing with people that's not on this level. Even buying gas, I hate doing it. I hate dealing with a cashier. I hate looking at their ugly faces. Just the other day, I was at Popeyes, right? At Popeyes. And I had got the banana cream pie, the peanut butter banana cream pie that they have. I started not to even go in, man, because one of the workers who work in there, somebody was outside parked next to me, and he came out, and just the sound of his voice, man, it was annoying me to the point I was about to roll my window up. His voice just turned me off, man. It was just, even their voices, what I'm saying is, the voices of these people, man, it makes you want to just grab them by the throat and just choke them. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and choke nobody, because how the world is today, somebody could take this video and say I'm advocating violence. That's not what I'm saying. But when you just get on this spiritual level, man, and I do not advocate violence by no means. You want to eliminate people, stop being around them. This is a mental thing. We do not advocate violence on the left side of the brain channel. I want to get that out clear now. But what I'm saying is, these people, when they have like the negative energy, man, like just hearing their voice is annoying, man. Even their laugh is annoying. It sounds like a pack of hyenas. Ugh. Sometimes when I'm eating and I happen to be around them, sometimes it feels like the sounds that's coming out of their mouth entered my mouth or something. I have literally spit my water out because somebody was next to me speaking and uttering those ugly sounds that come out of them, and it felt like it even got in my mouth. I actually did that today. I spit some water out my mouth. Because I feel like when that happens, and when they be speaking around you, they be sending negative stuff to you. And I'm not being superstitious, because I felt it one day. Actually, I feel it all the time. I'll spit food out my mouth or spit the drink out my mouth. If you have experienced that, let me hear about it in the comment section. If you know what I'm speaking about. That happens to me on a regular. And then what I have to do, I say to myself, I shield myself from these people, negative energy, from entering my food, from entering my water. I have to do that to keep their negative energy away from me, because we not trying to save these people. Fuck them and the horse they came in on. And I mean that. Fuck them. I mean that. It's 2020. I don't give a fuck about these people. Fuck them and the horse they came in on. And I mean that. And these people, they basically, I'm saying, man, they worthless, man. They worthless to our existence, man. And I'm gonna end this video right here. I think I did enough for today. Man, I got some other powerful videos too. Some more things that came to me, some more information. But yeah, tell me what y'all think, man. I'm dropping all of these 3 videos today. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, man. I'm gonna title these videos, and Leave y'all comments, you know what I'm saying? Add to the videos. I want to see what y'all got to say, man. Like, I want to hear your experiences so I can pin different comments to the video. I want to pin some of y'all comments underneath the video and everything. So tell me what you think. Hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button. And this is Left Side of the Brain signing out. Jaguars up.